think that's a little too much for the intro. So today I am going to be showing you how to recreate this gorgeous look that Kim Kardashian West was rocking at the Met Gala. Mario is just so talented, and so I was so inspired by it. I think it's so wearable, it's so glamorous, it's so glowy. So I wanted to show you guys how to do this look. So make sure to subscribe to my channel if you have not yet already. And let's get started. Ready to transform into Kim. Let's do this. So we're gonna take this bare, plain face and we're gonna transform it into the goddess that Miss Kim Kardashian West was just like slaying her soul at the Met Gala. Mario and Kim, they just create these just epic, iconic looks, and this to me is like an iconic moment that I feel like goes down in her history of just beautifulness. First thing I want to do is prime my eyes, and something that I've been doing recently is I've been using a color corrector. I cannot find the sharpener for the big one anywhere, so I'm just gonna dig it kind of out. But this is the Smashbox color correcting stick in the color dark, and what I'm gonna do is take a little bit of this peach corrector and place it right on the inner corner of, I call this my crescent moon. This is the area where a lot of people tend to get a little bit of blueness or green kind of grayness from their dark circles. So if you are someone who suffers with dark circles, especially in this area, I would definitely recommend start using a color corrector. I know it's another step, but it's worth it. So I'm gonna prime these eyes really quickly and then we're gonna get started. Now that our eyes are primed, we're gonna be creating that gorgeous halo gradient eye that Mario created on Kim. I'm gonna be using the Morphe 35R palette. I wanna use colors that have that sienna, like nice, rich brown to them. So I'm gonna be going in with the colors Discover, No Filter, Ready, and also Photo Booth. This is going to be perfection. Now before I even start using the 35R palette, I'm actually be going in with my Benefit Hoola bronzer. I really like to, especially with brown bronzy looks, use my bronzer as my transition color for any look that you're using, and I love the Hoola bronzer. So I'm just gonna be using the Morphe R39 brush, and I'm gonna be lightly just applying that right into the crease of the eye. Really not going in the center, I wanna keep that open. So now that we've got our crease color, so we have a little definition, we're gonna go in with our shadows. So the first two colors I'm gonna apply are these two right here. I might actually not even use this. I think I'm just gonna use these two. I'm gonna be going in with a brush. I have no idea what this brush is called. There's no name on it. It's probably that old. But I'm gonna be going in with a dense crease brush that is not too fluffy. What that's gonna do is it's gonna pack on the pigment, and then I can also blend with it too. Ooh, that is so pretty. So can we just talk about how freaking snatched Kim looked? Damn, girl! Yes, I completely get that that was a corset, and I mean, some people are like in this uproar of like, that is so unrealistic. No fucking shit, it's unrealistic. Like, the poor girl probably couldn't eat, couldn't fucking drink. Like, give that girl a medal. She sacrificed a lot to look good. Honey, no pain, no gain. Hats off to Kim. That Terry Mugler dress was just so beautiful, and honestly, there's not anyone who I could think could rock it and pull it off as well as Kim. I just think she looked so beautiful, and I just appreciate someone who is willing to like do whatever it takes to look good. Like, yeah. So next I'm gonna go in with my dark color here. I'm gonna add just like a pinch of this too. And we're gonna take this right on the bottom, and then we're gonna blend it up so we can really get a nice gradient effect. So when I take the dark color on the bottom, I switch my brush back to a blending brush, like I said, the R39 brush, and I just blend it going up. Now I'm going to take a clean, loose, fluffy brush. It doesn't matter which one you use. This is the Sigma Tapered Blending Brush in the E35, and I'm just going to blend out the edges so that everything is so seamless. So I just blend the edges of the top. That's all I'm doing. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna line our eyes with an eye pencil. I'm gonna be using the Morphe eye pencil in the color Trendsetter. Then I'm just gonna take a pencil brush and I'm going to just smudge that out in the corner. Now that I've smudged it, I'm gonna go back in with the pencil and I'm just gonna define the eye one more time. So again, everything is just going from like dark to light with our gradient effect. I feel weird because I never wear brown liner, but I wanted to keep the look true to what Mario created. So with that being said, I feel like the center of what he applied on Kim was just this pink champagne with like a little bit of an iridescent glitter to it. So that's what we're gonna do next. So I'm gonna be using from Dose of Colors the Ideal Duos in the color Shell. This is a shadow that is to die for, so get ready. And then the glitter I'm gonna be mixing into this is from Violet Voss and it is called NYE. So the way that I like to work this product is I like to take a small concealer brush, grab a little bit of the cream product, and do not go directly on the eye. You will put too much on, it will crease and it will be clumpy and it will not look good. Then I just work the back of my hand. I wipe off honestly most of it. I'm going to apply this. Actually, let me go this way because of the brown that we've got going on. I'm gonna apply this right in the center of the eye. I don't want so much product up here, so I'll just take my fingertip and I'm just going to blend it up. Now I'm gonna go with the pigment and also the glitter. So I'm gonna take just a flat brush, apply a little pigment, and then dip it in a little bit of glitter. And I'm just gonna press that lightly right in the center. Like, how freaking gorgeous is this? The Dose of Colors cream is very tacky, so that's what I mean when if you put too much, it really will crease. So I'm gonna show you another little trick I like to do when applying this product, because this product is bomb, but I'll be honest, like you need to learn how to manipulate it, otherwise it will manipulate you, like legit. Now what I will do is keep my eye looking down and honestly just let it dry for like a minute, because that way it really has a chance to set, dry without becoming creasy and messy. I'm gonna go back in with just a little bit of shadow and just kind of blend out those edges so that it's not so harsh. I'm gonna take a little of the Shimmer Glow liquid eyeshadow from Stila in the color Kitten. And I don't know, I just feel like I want to just extend this center of the eye a little. And I'm just taking a loose fluffy brush and I'm just going to lightly tap it up here, really lightly. Oh, there we go. I don't want more glitter up there. I just want a little bit more glow. Ooh, okay. That's what we were missing. I was like, I don't want more glitter, but I need something up here because it just kind of stopped. Now what's gonna really make this eye look is the lashes. So I'm going to use the Kiss lashes in the name Gala. I know, I'm so clever. All right, so now that the lashes are on, aren't these like so beautiful? I like to clean my skin with the Garnier cleansing water. That way we can clean up any fallout and also glitter that may have fallen onto our skin. Yes, we have a little bit of glitter on this pad. And then I also just like to clean off the edges of the eye and kind of lift them up. Perfect. So now we're gonna tackle the skin. Now Kim was just glowing, beaming. Her skin looked wet, but not greasy, but wet. Now my skin is a little bit more on the oilier side, so I'm going to do all the wet, glassy dewiness, but only on the high points of the face. The first thing I'm gonna do is spray the NYX Bear With Me multitasking spray on my entire face. Oh, this smells so good, shit. Oh, there's cucumber leaf in it. So this is going to help to give the skin more of that dewy glow. And then I'm going to use one of my favorite primers from Tarte. It is the Timeless Smoothing Primer. And I'm just going to apply this really where I have more large pores. It's a very thick, dense primer, so you have to rub it into your skin, and then I just literally press it into my face. For my foundation, I'm going to be using the Beauty Blender Bounce Foundation in the color 3.3. I love this foundation. It's more of a matte finish, and I just love the way your skin looks with it. I am just so obsessed. So I'm just going to press this into the skin to cover up redness, hyperpigmentation, all the problems that we've got going on. So while we're doing our face, like, can we chat? Yeah. I am actually planning to go to LA next month. I am so excited. My friend Susie, you guys might know her as Glamour by Susie, she is having a masterclass, and she called me this week. And she was so cute. Oh my god. She was like, so I'm doing this masterclass. You know, I've done this before. And the whole time I'm listening to her voice text, I'm like, yes, so proud of you. I'm in it. So I was just wondering if you would want to be my model. And as soon as she said that, like, my face just was like, like, I was so excited because it just sounds like so much fun. And I am all about women power. I am all about helping out your friends and just, I don't know, just being there in that moment with her. I think it's going to be so much fun. So if you guys are interested and you are in the LA area, or if you want to be in the LA area that week, June 23rd, I think that's what it is. June 23rd is when my friend Susie, Glamour by Susie, is going to be having her makeup masterclass, and I am going to be the model. So I am so excited. If you guys do not follow her, you need to, because she is just not only a talented makeup artist, she is such a good human being. She is a beam of light. Like, being around her, you just feel like anything is possible. You feel positive. Like, she is just so encouraging. So if you guys are wanting to learn some of her incredible techniques, I would highly recommend to sign up for her class. It is affordable, and you're gonna get like a bag of I told her, I was like, bitch, am I getting a bag of makeup as your model? So guys, check her out. I'll put all the links below this video, but she is just so sweet, and I am so honored and excited to be part of her masterclass. Like, and I can't wait to see some of you guys. So I'm going to be doing that this summer. Oh, just so you know, I'm going in again with that Smashbox color correcting pen, and I'm just applying it right where I have, y'all see, the dark circles. So I'm applying that right under the eye. I love this Smashbox pencil because it's very creamy, but not too creamy, not tacky. Like, it's very blendable. It goes on very silky, to be honest with you. So I'm just applying this first, so we can then go in with our concealer. I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape in the color Light Medium Honey. I really like using these little mini sponges. This is the Morphe Jeffree Star collab sponge, and I love the mini ones because you can really get under the eye without like poking out your eyeball. Just got these Jeffree Star Morphe sponges, and I don't know, I think I like Beauty Blender better. I like these sponges, but they're very firm and I'm not used to it, so I don't know, I gotta play with it a little bit more. But if you like a more firm sponge, then you will love this sponge. I'm gonna go in and do a little contouring to the skin to make it nice and bronzed because I'm very pale right now. I have been loving the Beauty Blender foundation to contour, and the color that I use is 4.1. It's just a really great tone for contour. I love this brush. It's one of my favorites. It's from Luxie, and it is called the Small Contouring Brush. I take a pinch of it and I kind of tap it off on my hand, and then I will go in and just start blending it out. Like, you guys will see how beautiful the tone is. I'll just first start with my forehead, and then again I'll just work everything one step at a time. I don't know what's going on with this side of my cheek, but I'm having a lot of issues with my makeup just not being able to stick. Do you guys have that problem? Cheek, like, it's so patchy. But, you know, whatever. There's bigger problems in the world than a patchy contour. I mean, it sucks, but I will survive. So let's do this side. Isn't this color just so pretty? I love it. I just think it is gorgeous. I'm gonna just do a little bit on the chin area as well because mama is still trying to lose weight. Ugh. I'm just so freaking busy and it's like so hard to be consistent. Like I will rock it for like a week, I'll rock it for a couple weeks, and then like I just have like a bad week and I'm like, fuck everything. You know what I mean? Like how I say, you know what I mean? As if any of you guys are gonna be like, no, I have no idea what you're talking about. Wait a second. Every time I say I wanna lose 10 or 15 pounds, it's just I think it, I prep it, I go to the gym, and then I just lose it. Like, we all know what needs to be done. It's just sometimes so difficult. Because life happens, like if you have kids, or if you just have a lot of jobs, or bitch, pizza. All right, so I'm gonna now go in with my Dior Contour Palette to contour my nose. I love this color. I honestly don't use any of the rest of them. I don't like that palette at all. But that color, bomb. So I'm just gonna contour my nose really quickly. All right. So basically that's the update on me in my weight loss journey. They don't call it a journey for nothing. It is just, you know, falling, but getting right back up. And that is so important to me. Like, yes, I might have had like a week where I'm just like not meal prepping and I'm not going to the gym consistently like I should. But all that matters to me is that even when I fall, I get back up. So this week I'm doing really well, but I do want to encourage you guys, like whether it's weight loss or whatever the hell it is, it doesn't matter if you fail, it doesn't matter if you fall. All that matters is that you get back up. You brush yourself off and say, I don't care. I'm trying again. And that honestly is all that matters because life is imperfect. Predicaments happen. Also just life happens. Pizza happens. And you just have to keep going and stay positive. And I just wanted to say that because I've been struggling with this, but it's gonna happen. You know, it just takes time and I've got to give myself a little bit of grace because it's not easy. If it was easy, everybody would have perfect bodies. Let's get real. So I'm gonna go in with my Anastasia brow definer in the color medium brown, and I'm just gonna do these brows really quickly. So now that our brows are done, we're going to add our highlighter and really give us that wet Kim K look. So I'm gonna be going in with the Leanne Grace Balancing Miracle Oil, and this is a little trick that you can do if you want to just make your highlight just look like beaming to the gods. So I'm gonna take a little bit on the back of my hand. I'm gonna rub my finger into my oil, and I'm going to lightly tap this right on the area of the cheek. So I'm gonna lightly tap that there, also a little bit on the bridge of my nose, and then I'm gonna go in with my beauty sponge and just press it into the skin. Now for our highlight, I'm gonna take the Jouer highlighter in the color Citrine. This is so beautiful. I'm using the Sigma tapered blending brush, actually a small brush, because what I wanna do is have control exactly where I'm applying that highlighter. So I'm just gonna lightly apply that to where we have dabbed on a little of our oil. And this really makes the skin look wet. Then I will take a just clean brush and I'm just gonna blend that in. I don't need to say anything. You guys see what's going on right now, right? This is so pretty. I love this. You just wanna make sure whatever oil you're using is something that is not going to break up your makeup. So you don't wanna use like coconut oil or mineral oil or anything like that. You just wanna use something that can work with your skin. There are also some like oil primers. You can even do that as well. And I'm also going to just apply a pinch more. How stunning is that highlight? I'm gonna go in with that small brush. I'm just gonna apply a little on the tip of the nose and a little on the bridge. I'm gonna go in with my loose powder and I'm just going to lightly dust that underneath the eye area. You want to do this after oil because you don't want to put an oil on the cheek and then have powder on there. It can make it look very separated. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of powder and just press that into the eye. This is the Lancome Long Time No Shine setting powder. I really like this one because it makes your under eye feel just so smooth, and it doesn't crease on me, and it doesn't make my eyes too dry, which is kind of the opposite of what we all want. I'm just gonna take a little bit of that powder and just apply that also in the T-zone area. And again, I'm just pressing it in to the skin. Now I'm gonna go with my Hoola bronzer, and then we're just gonna bronze up the skin a little bit. Now for blush, Kim didn't really have like a heavy, strong, intense blush color. Her skin was really more like highlighted and dewy and bronzed. So I'm gonna go in with MAC Mineralized Blush in the color Warm Soul. This is a great blush if you're someone who doesn't really like blush, because it's kind of more bronzery, but it has a pinch of that rosy peach to it. Honestly, our skin is looking so beautiful. So I'm gonna go back in with our NYX spray, and I'm just gonna spray my skin. I'm gonna go back in one more time with our Jouer highlighter. I know, I'm extra. All right, so let's finish up our eyes. We're gonna go back into our Morphe palette with these two colors right here. And I'm going to be using the Morphe M321 brush. So we're just gonna apply this underneath the eye and really smoke out the lower lash line so that we can have that really smoky, sultry look that Kim was just rocking. Now I'm gonna take that same brown eyeliner pencil from earlier, and I'm gonna apply that on the waterline, and I'm just gonna smudge that out. Oh, I have an itch, hold on. And then at the very corner, I really like to just flick that up and connect it with the top. It will give your eye a more cat eye and connected shape. Then I'm gonna take a dense pencil brush. This one is from Luxie, and I'm just gonna blend that out. I'm just gonna apply a little mascara to the bottom lashes real quick. All right, so now for the lips, I'm going to line my lips with the Morphe lip liner in the color Sweetheart. I love their lip liners, as you can see. They are so affordable and they are so creamy. I just think that they are amazing for the price. So I would use a lip liner that is very close to your natural nude lip line. Something that is almost like barely there, and that's why I'm gonna choose Sweetheart. So I'm just gonna line my lips really quickly. And this color is so pretty. Then for the gloss, I'm gonna be using Dose of Colors lip gloss in the color Can You Not. How gorgeous is this look? You guys, I'm telling you, this technique with the oil, I don't know if the camera is really showing how beautiful it looks, but it literally looks like skin. Ooh! All right, so let's move on to the body and finish up this look. I'm gonna go in with the Sally Hansen Airbrush Legs, and I'm gonna take this Sigma 3HD Max Kabuki brush, and I'm just going to spray our brush and just like tans our body up, because I am so pale right now. Getting a lot of boob action in there. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. Deep in there. Just get her done, honey. Get her done. Let's just get in there. Yes. Very aggressive. All right. So now that we have bronzed the body, we are going to make the skin look nice and wet. I learned this little tip from Scott Barnes when he did Tati's makeup in the Recreating J-Lo's Glow. I watched that video like 5 times. I loved it. I lived for it. It was so good. And something he said he uses is spray sunscreen. He says that not only are you going to protect your skin, it also just gives you a really beautiful wet glow. So that is what we are going to do. And I'm gonna go in with our highlighter that we started with. And this is the Citrine. And I'm just going to highlight some of the high points of the body. So I'm just gonna go in and I'm gonna highlight our shoulders. I'm gonna go in and highlight this shoulder. I'm just gonna go right there on the collarbone. So guys, this is the entire look. It is just so sexy, sultry, and just so this is the Kim Kardashian West Met Gala inspired makeup look. So if you are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe, and I hope you guys loved this video, and I will see you next time. Bye. Shit.